I wanted to introduce someone to you, and here's the lesson and why I wanted to meet here. You guys know what we do now, and you know the course that's going on in our life and what we're doing. And here's the thing. One chance meeting of someone can change the trajectory of your life. He doesn't know it until I've started telling the story that when I happened to stop here about 20 years ago, 18 years ago I think it was, he had made a little cart out of an old wagon wheel, and it was this perfect thing to put in our garden. And it had a for sale sign on it. So I stopped here to ask him how much he was looking for. And he was as warm as could possibly be, and he shared his life with me. And what you guys will witness here is someone who has spent your life creating. So think of how we take stuff and do what we do. I would never have even imagined that without him. So what you see here is 20, 30, 40 years of a passion and a love for reclaiming things.
Creation of different stuff. Yes, and that, yeah. You're right.
Pay attention to the details. There is so much here that you'll miss 99.9% of it. I've been here 100 times and I still haven't seen about 90% of it. There's so much. And he continues to create for the love of creating. What I would like everybody to do though is pay attention to what looks like something and figure out what it is. Because all of this is a creation of his mind.
Yeah. What you see is all done from recycling stuff, wood and everything like that, you know. And, well, you see it, you know.
The pieces of stuff that he's put together is incredible. In addition to all the antique cars.
From junk, you know, was just trying to say, I'll try to say from junk, and then you can create something in there with a little imagination, a little creation, of course, you know, but that's what the thing is all about, you know, nothing really, you know, but it adds up sometimes, you know, when you start to putting this stuff together, you know.
But having not met Alex, I would never have even believed that what we do is possible. I wouldn't have even, it wouldn't even, in my wildest imagination, I couldn't have come up with any of what I come up with today. So you guys, literally right around the corner. And this is a playground for you because he's the most gracious person that will say, come over anytime and walk through and bring your friends and all of that. And how many people have I paraded through here?
That's very true. Yeah. That's the, and you're talking about the honest truth. That's how I am.
You are. He's exactly who he is. Yeah. There's no fake, no false, no anything, which again is a part of what I want to emulate in my life, is seeing someone who could just genuinely be himself and love everyone because he loves everyone. Not because he has to, not because he's supposed to, but because he wants to. And he's learned through life's experience, a long life of experience, to just love people and love
things. That's it. You said it right there. Yeah, I'm a people man, you know, I'm for the people, no matter what. You know, just, you know, I was like that since I was a, you know, young kid in school, you know, chasing by taller guys and all that stuff like that, you know. And, you know, by seeing me like that, all these big bullies and stuff like that, I'm talking about way back in there, you know, I become their best friends in there. For some reason, I don't know. It's because, you know, when they tell me something, I just laugh with them and go along, you know, and that's it. And that's the best policy for all you guys, young people here, you know. Somebody tells you something in there, just go along with it, laugh, make a joke out of it, and keep going. Then you turn around that, you know, the next day, you're gonna have the best friends around you, like that. And being like that, you know, now I'm going back.
Going back a few years. He's like 37 years old as well.
Believe it or not, I was the most popular kid in the school. I was being like that.
You still are.
But that's a good policy.
It is.
They're being good with people and, you know.
Now, you immigrated here. You grew up in Sicily, correct? Malta. Close. Kind of, but not really.
Yeah. Not
kind of there. Not far.
We're all about 60 miles away.
Yeah, okay. So you're a little bit, but... How old were you when you came here then?
20.
20.
And now I'm 80, so that's it.
Good living,
I'm 80.
great creations,
and you know, I had to mention my age because being the the way I was telling you guys about you young kids, young guys.
Guys and girls.
It helps, you know, and it's good for your health. It's good for your health. Not to worry about when everybody's telling you something that, you know, keep going. Ignore of what you hear, you know.
Let that anger go. There's
anger.
no need. There's no
That's
need
what
to
I'm
hold it.
talking about.
Yeah.
Since I retired, you know, from my work, you know, I spend. It's pretty hard to tell, you know.
Most of his days are.
I don't sit down though.
No.
I'm not a television man.
I don't know if I've ever been here where he was sitting. He has a little office in there. He'll bring some out and show you, but you find him somewhere. There'll be a sign that says out back, and you have to go look for him. Not sitting in the office, out back, and he's gone.
I bought the place in '75, and I moved since 1980. I moved 5 years later in here.
This is a huge part of why I am the man that I am and do what I do.